This question is very simple. What were the factors by which 8 top cities of Australia stood against immigrants and they are not in favor of immigration? There were some factors. It must be investigated by Australian authorities for the future. Elections are also coming and they will depend upon that Australian citizens will vote which type of politicians who are supporting migration, who are not supporting migration. And there is no any single percent doubt in mind of Australian citizen that workforce, skilled forces, students and good people within Australia are required, especially from secondary and tertiary countries. The main factor which I analyze, due to which this adverse thinking first time arise in the blood of Australian citizens, that migration might not be better option for them in the future. Only thing which I am observing, housing sectors. Housing sector, I don't think Australia is able to overcome this crisis in current era, especially in 2024 and 2025. This housing crisis escalated the multi-dimensional points in the minds of Australian citizens, and they damaged them psychologically. Especially one Australian citizen who is expecting that he will get good health, good house, and he will get all type of resources from the Department of Australians human welfare, because they are paying taxes, and when they are Australian citizens they always think that the factors, facilities, health facilities, food, housing crisis and the grocery, all things they will get by age. But one woman having 60 to 70 years age, when she claimed in last days that I have no house, I am not able to imagine that she is Australian citizen. She did not have house, or she did not own house. It never mean that she is not living in any house, because she may be thinking she is not owner and she is living on rent. But such sentences from Australian citizens put several points, adverse points in the thinking people of Australian citizens, which I feel still there are social divisions. They are not in unique point that we are absolutely against immigration. They are not absolutely against immigration. They are against use less immigrants, which I assessed by watching some interviews, some Australian citizens. There is no much social division, but this social divisions created in recent era is not good for Australia, is not good for immigrants, is not good for any human in Australia. Therefore, I think it will shun very quickly. Politicians did not support, the good immigrants did not support, and good Australian citizens also did not support. There are a lot of Australian citizens who are within protest, and they are telling that we are not with those points that all migration should be finished. We want controlled migration. I think that there must be little of it. It's action by Australian authorities to convince their people that we will take substantial step to control the asylum seekers who are not genuine asylum seeker, fake students, and we will allow only useful immigrants in our country. If they will try this thing, I think the protesters will get little of it cool down, and this heat which is created will decrease. Factors are very common. When they are thinking people are misusing our laws, at this point they are right. They are thinking we are in deficit of housing, in this point they are also right. When they are thinking that they are not getting the normal facilities which in developed countries citizens always think that they will get those facilities, they are right in this point. When they are thinking their kids due to population increase are not getting those resources or jobs which they were normally getting earlier in the last 10 years, and they are not getting now. Same, it happened in Canada when Canadian citizens were not feeling well, their businesses were not running, and their health facilities, appointments were delayed. They automatically switch to the government to control immigration. I think the headlines that anti-immigrants rallies, not perfect. These are not anti-rallies immigrant. These are, I think, revolutionary or updated immigration system demand within Australia with passage of time. Each system definitely must be improved. Australian people, I believe, they are in favor of immigration, and they are with immigrants. They are living with immigrants, they are working with immigrants, they are studying with immigrants, and they always want that immigrant must stay and get human citizens. But they don't want that bulk of people get citizen, bulk of people come here, surplus number of the people come here, and they occupy their houses, they occupy their jobs, they occupy their businesses, and that's the main thing they are feeling. They are feeling insecure, and their security, definitely they think their security of job, their security of housing, their security of facilities are in danger due to the immigrants. Therefore, I think there must be some counseling, some promises, some commitments with Australia that we Australian authorities definitely they can answer in a perfect way to them that immigrants will not decrease housing, and we will allow only number of immigrants. Number of immigrants are very, very important. Number of immigrants and divisions of immigrants, that from which countries they are coming. I think their claim is absolutely right, that why from one country, from 3 countries, and why not from all countries of the world. This is also very a good point. I think by technical way such protests must be handled before they become little bit violent. Thank you very much.